All right, so this is another attempt for a vlog. My intentions are to, get more views. I've been getting a few views for the several last vlogs that I've been doing, but that's okay. I'll try to get my voice out and everything like that. I wanted to say that I've been reading a book on podcasting. And I bought the book because I wanted to learn more about the vlogging, all that, video stuff on social media. Um, and, I read, because I want to get better. I want to have, I want to have some form of wisdom on how to make this better. And when I read the book, it will say that you should have a technical purpose, or yeah, technical purpose. You should have that, idea why you're vlogging or why you're podcasting. And I mentioned here with mine, I compromised it to traveling, because I figured that if I do traveling, the content would be interesting. Um, and that's really the notion I want to get into, because I don't want to be boring. Like, I'm afraid, like, if I'm boring, then no one's gonna pay attention to me. So what happens is that I have to be interesting, and traveling tends to be interesting. So I do that, and my proof for the travel is my Instagram. I'm sure a few of you will go to my Instagram and see where I've been and everything like that. Because what I do with my Instagram is that I add the location where I'm at. Like, say if I'm in McDonald's, or if I'm in Walmart or out the outlet mall, I would say that I'm in these places. Now, obviously, I feel that my travel is very local. Um, but while walking this morning, I thought about the world is downgrading anyway. The world is going into a recession because of the financial problems. I don't have to be high end. I don't have to be in London. I don't have to be in a cruise to Alaska or cruise to Greece. Cruise to Greece, all that Athens stuff. And I mean, I'm a bit disappointed because of my health. But prior to my health problems, my goal was to earn a lot of money, so I could use that money for traveling. Like I said, I had dreams of going to Dubai, uh, you know, um, London. I went to New York City, but I wanted to go to, California. And my goal, if that should happen, my goal was to take good photography. I really wanted to pursue the photography world. At the same time, with my Instagram, I'm doing a lot of selfies. I'm doing a lot of local photography, and I think it still suffices. There's still, I feel like there's still people who kind of follow it. I feel like I still have followers. Um, but obviously, my ideology changed since the health problem. Um, I when I was walking this morning, I tend to walk early in the morning. I go around twice the residential, and then I thought about what I was gonna say. I was already I was rehearsing already. I barely do this where I rehearse what I'm gonna say, but I feel like I'm bored. I'm bored. I need to do something with my mind, so I started kind of reiterating what I was gonna say, and then I came up with ideas where um, do I still have influence? Because my influence did get affected. Once I had my health problem, I had to say that because I wanted to have integrity. I wanted to appease myself with people who are also struggling with health, right? I didn't want it to be a show off kind of thing where it's always good and prosperous. I didn't want it like that. I want my social media to connect in a way where it's sympathetic. Because when I talk to a few people, like I talked to a couple of people who died with cancer, and it's very it's very scary. Like, oh wow, like you're dying in 2 weeks and everything like that. And you know I don't want this. I understand that my Instagram is politics, my Tumblr is politics, but again, it's just a form of connection, that sympathetic connection. Again, I don't want it to be all about money. I don't want it to be all about restaurant food, all that gourmet. I have to show a side of me where I'm also affected by the health problems of this world. If I should lose viewers, that's fine, and that's what I actually did, with my Instagram. I had, if I were to add the amount of Instagram I have now with the ones I had before, it accumulated to 2,000, to over 2,000 photos. But what I did was that when my family transferred here, when we moved here in Niagara on the Lake, I felt like it was a very fresh start to my life. So I wanted to just kind of just get rid of the past, because I felt brand new. I felt like, wow, Niagara on the Lake. Because I'm coming from Milton. I'm coming from an area where it's very busy, very competitive, very rude. People are very rude, disrespectful. And the thought of just coming here where it's quiet and peaceful, I started to delete my Instagram photos because I feel like I have to have a new start. And when I deleted my old photos, a few people left me too, but again, it's not for everybody. My Instagram is not for everybody. Like I said, it's supposed to comfort. Like I want to comfort people who are struggling, because I know what it is to struggle. Because I have my IBS, I have my various problems, and I don't want it to be just, again, like greatness, money, and I don't want it to be like that all the time. I understand that I still have a competitive life with StarCraft too. Like, I go online to play the games, but I respect it enough that I GG. Every game I lose, I GG to the competitors. But it's for fun. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be discriminate. I don't want to discriminate. I don't want to put down people just because this and that. So yeah, it is what it is. I haven't selfied. I haven't used my Instagram for the past 2 days in terms of uploading photos. And I'd like again. I don't have all the shots. Like, I'm not in Paris, France. I'm not in Buckingham Palace. I'm not in those places. So I'm trying to do this vlog. I figure I do this vlog just to have a different angle to it. But like I was thinking, while I was walking again, I was thinking that I finished computer programmer, and it just so happened that social media is computer. This vlog is computer, the phone is computer, and it really catered to what my needs were. Like, because I need help with the computer. Like, I don't know everything. Like, there are things that I need help on. Like, I need to be knowledgeable with certain things just to function properly. But good thing I took computers in college. Good thing that I feel comfortable about doing this and everything like that. You know. Well, now that my talk is getting boring, let's talk about travel again. Like that's what I said, right? If it's not travel, it's boring. If it's not travel, um, travel, as far as the farthest I've gone, I haven't gone to Scarborough. I haven't gone to the GTA. Um, but perhaps sometime this week. I'm not sure. Um, but trips to the falls. I think that occurred a couple of times. I can't really go in a convenient way because there's a lot of people. Like for some reason, there's so much people this year, and you don't want to get stuck in traffic or you know hit someone in the pedestrian or something like that. So yeah, this location is pretty fun. As far as going to places because its surrounding has civilizations. Like if I go to Old Town, there's a Tim Hortons in Old Town. There's a view of the lake on Old Town, and my mom and I would have these trips to Tim Hortons just to obviously drink coffee and talk about stuff. If I go north, is the outlet mall, and then once I'm there, I get to see different people. I get to see fashion and everything like that. I go a little bit more north is the Penn Center where I visit the music store, the bookstore, and everything like that. So, but like I said, my health needs caring. Like my mama and my father are in the Buffalo airport to drop off a friend as he leaves for Ukraine and everything like that. But my mom asked me, "Do you want to come with us?" And I said, "I can't." And then my father has issues with my red wine, but I told him that red wine lowers cholesterol level, so he feels like I'm not really taking care of myself. But I told him that I can't do anything about my IBS. My IBS is just one of those natural illness. Doctors don't really know how I get IBS, and they don't really know the cure for IBS. I only have medications to lower the injury or what have you. But but the travel in Buffalo. I mean, every now and then I still go across the border. But I find states very boring now. The 3-4 times that I went, same situation. Like no people at all. There's no people at the mall at all. And if you go to Galleria, like like Donald Trump is right that the country is turning into a third world country. Because the twice that I went to Galleria, it was like the Philippines. The people doing cash in the stores were all colored people, and they don't even talk straight English. They talk like they're back home. You know, so like if I cross the border, I don't really want to go to the United. The United States needs something to do with their country. They need to improve it. You know, and I'm afraid that Canada might be in the same situation where there's so much money problems. It could be political problem, and then next thing you know, it disintegrates. Right? It destroys everyone. So like here in Niagara, like I understand that a lot of people are following this. People are being influenced by this because I'm not afraid to show the surrounding. I'm not afraid to show the nature. I've taken hundreds of vineyard photography, and it's a manner where it feels healthy and natural, and I think that's what people like. And I can only keep doing what I'm doing. Like I don't really know what to do else. Like what else is there in life, right? It's one of those questions where there are limits to it. Anyway, I'm almost 15 minutes where I need to stop, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.